are only one semester away from being seniors. Before you become a senior, there's a few things I want to remind you about. First of all is service learning hours. Keep in mind that all students need 75 service learning hours in order to graduate. Even if you're 1 hour short, you will not graduate. Right now, there are 74 out of 223 juniors that have not yet met the service learning hour requirement. I suggest that you try to get those done as soon as possible. That way you can be eligible for things like travel, and you get those graduation requirements out of the way. Speaking of travel, as a reminder, some of the requirements that you have in order to be eligible for travel for next school year. You must have and maintain a 2.0 GPA. You must have completed all of your HSA and PARCC requirements, and you must have completed all of your service learning hours. So, as you're finishing up this school year, remember, complete your service learning hours and do your best to try to pass your HSA and PARCC requirements. Also, coming up are the SATs for juniors. On March 1st, all juniors will take the SAT for free here at school. Please take the test seriously and study. Not only are you looking at that test as an opportunity to help you get into college, but you're also using that as one opportunity to become college and career ready. You're going to be hearing that term college and career ready a lot, especially in your Naviance classes in the upcoming months. So please keep in mind that the SAT test is extremely important. So take your time, study, and do your best. Also, keep in mind, along with the college and career ready, keep in mind that if you score at least a 500 in the math section and a 500 in the English section, that will mean that you are college and career ready. There are several other ways to become college and career ready, which we'll talk to you about in the next coming months. Dual enrollment. Keep in mind that you must be a junior or a senior to participate in the dual enrollment program. This is an opportunity for you to take classes at either Warwick, UMES, or Salisbury University and earn credit here at school and also college credit. So if you're interested in that program, a few of the requirements are to be a junior or senior, be at least 16 years of age. You have to have a cumulative weighted GPA of at least 2.75 or above. You have to have your own transportation. It has to fit in your schedule, and keep in mind that there are only certain courses that qualify for dual enrollment. Just a few reminders. You must have at least 14 credits at the end of this school year in order to be considered a senior for next year. So make sure you're really trying hard to pass all those classes and earn those credits. Also, keep in mind that colleges are looking at your grades for all of your school years in high school, not just your senior year. So it's really important that you wrap up this school year on a positive note and do your very best. And that's all the updates I have for you today.
All right. Hello, 11th grade students. I'm Mr. Brady, your principal. We'll have a few things to go over with you today. We're excited about the second half of the school year and your State of the Class address. So I want to share some statistics with you about what's going on with your conduct and your academics. First, I want you to know that you have reduced your referrals. Last year, as a class at this time, you had 726 referrals. Right now, you have 624. So that's at least 100 referrals that's dropped. So great job on that. Last year, students with referrals, there was 120 last year and 110 this year. So good job, 10 less students with referrals. You're heading in the right direction. And also you've reduced your suspensions out of school from 33 students to just 24 this year. So looking like you're heading in the right direction, and we're really excited about that. I do want to share a few things. Your GPA. We looked at that, and last year you had a GPA of 2.9 at this time of the school year, and this year you have a 2.45. That's your combined GPA for the entire 11th grade class, so that's a great job. What I want you to do, though, is strive for a 3.0 with the entire 11th grade class, which is quite possible, because last year our senior class ended the year with a 2.89 cumulative for the whole year, so they're very close to that 3.0, and I think you guys can do the same thing, so good luck with that. I want to remind you about utilizing respect, responsibility, and integrity throughout the school building, and that'll get you on your way to being successful here. You do have the SAT, which is coming up on March the 1st, and that'll be an opportunity for you to arrive on time to school while your classmates arrive later when you'll take the SAT. The SAT is a great opportunity for students as you prepare for college. It can also make you college and career ready. Another reason to take that SAT is scholarships. And one reason I think you'll do well on it is that your teachers are focused on literary analysis and they focus on you've had your algebra class, so you're ready for that exam, because mostly now the SAT is focused on algebra, so that is going to be a good opportunity for all of you. What else do I want to tell you guys? Continue to find out and continue to work on getting out of your comfort zone and focus on getting into that learning zone. So go into that area, it's just a little bit uncomfortable so you can learn that new information. And I want to ask everybody to continue to strive for 5 or fewer absences. We've done a great job in the first half of the school year, and we're looking forward to having you guys here every day on time. Thank you.
Hello, Wycomico High School students. I'm Mr. Stearman, your athletic director, here to remind you that spring sports are rapidly approaching on Wednesday, March 1st. For those of you interested in playing a spring sport, you need to remember a couple things. Number one, you need to be eligible based on having a 2.0 or higher. Secondly, you need to have a valid physical on file. If you played a fall or winter sport, the same physical will be good for spring sports. If you have not done your physical yet, you want to get that done as soon as possible because you will not be allowed to try out without one. Also, you need to be clear of any sort of fines. If you played a fall or winter sport and have a fine outstanding, you will not be allowed to try out until you cover those costs. The following sports are available for you: baseball, softball, boys lacrosse, girls lacrosse, tennis, that's boys and girls, track and field, bocce are available for you this spring. And lastly, once you make a roster, please remember that we have an activity participation fee. Once you're placed on a roster, there's a participation fee for you to be a member of the team. Once you're on our team, it is very important to understand that once you're on a roster, as of the first official game day, you cannot switch rosters. And going back to the activity fee, if you separate from the team for any reason, there are no refunds. I hope to see all of you on the fields and on the courts this spring. Have a wonderful remainder of your school year.
Hello, my name is Mr. Taylor. I'm a student advisor here at Y High. With the guidance department. I do have my certification in guidance and have been a guidance counselor in Wycomico County before, but my position here at Y High is student advisor. You can find me in C intersection, and I kind of think of my job as the counselor out in the buildings. So if you have any problems, just come on down to see me. A good idea to get your teacher to call down first to see if I'm with another student or if I'm out in the building somewhere. And please make sure you bring a pass or have a note wherever you're going, to my office or anywhere else in the school. You will see me in the hallways a lot. I will stop you and ask you where your pass is, so get used to that. I'm not harping on you, but that's what we're supposed to do. So you will see me doing that when you see me out in the hallway. Please remember, when you come through the buildings, that you need hats and hoods off, and you need your earbuds out. Earbuds should not be seen only at lunchtime. They should be away for the rest of the day, and I will harp on you on that. You can come to me about any academic troubles you have. I can look up your grades with you. We can look up your missing assignments. I do that all the time for our students. I do not handle schedule changes, so don't even ask me about that. That is the guidance department up in the office, so you need to handle that up there with them. And I can't do anything about your teacher. That's something you're going to have to handle with them. If we need to have a mediation session with them, maybe we can get the teacher down and you down in my office and we'll talk all together, but I'm not the one that can fix your teacher. I do have some school emergency school supplies in my office. If you need pencils, pens, papers, some notebooks, and also have some emergency clothes and coats in my office. I can also help you with issues with other students, but I don't have a magic wand. I'm not going to fix it just because you come in that you have a problem with some other student. I'm not going to be able to fix it without your help. The best way to fix that is to get the students together and talk in my office. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't want to do that and are reluctant to have the other person in my office, but it really can't get done without everybody's cooperation. And finally, if you need anything else from me, any personal issues, things like that, please stop by and talk to me. I'll try to help you out in any way I can. Thank you, and have a great rest of the school year.
What advice can you give to people who are looking for jobs?
Most places have online applications.
What are you looking forward to in your senior year?
Graduation and prom. Trip.
What are you doing to prepare for your senior year?
Making sure the grades are
Making sure the
good
grades are okay.
for college applications.
Yeah. Doing as many groups and activities that we can do like outside of your classes.
Studying for SATs.
Yeah. All 10 out of 10 things that I would recommend.
Hello, I'm Mr. Mano, the testing coordinator. Test requirements for graduation are based on the year you entered high school. You must complete all of your tests in order to graduate. The current tests are the Biology HSA and the Government HSA. Students enrolled in English 10 will also take the English Language Arts 10 Park, and students enrolled in Algebra 1 or Algebra 2 will take that Algebra Park. If you haven't already met your testing requirements, it's important that you take the end of year testing very seriously. You do not want any extra work next year. Once you meet your requirements, you also become eligible for things like travel periods, exam exemption, parking permits, and more. In order to ensure that all students are college and career ready, 11th graders must take the SAT. The county is paying for all 11th graders to take the SAT on Wednesday, March 1st. If you miss the assessment, a makeup date will be scheduled on a Saturday. For extra practice, you should visit Khan Academy, attend the after-school prep on Wednesday, February 15th, or February 22nd and February 27th. Again, my office is located in the Media Center. If you have any questions about your testing requirements and your progress to graduation in regards to testing, please stop by my office at any time. Have a great day.